If your teen is feeling stressed about finals right now, you are not alone. I've worked with so many students and parents who hit the panic button this time of year. But with just a few mindset shifts and strategies, you can help your family finish strong without meltdowns, all-nighters, or relationship blowups. Let's talk about how. Hi, my name is Jenny Krumdrick. I'm a faith-based resilience coach that works with teens and parents through family membership and mother-daughter retreats. Now, final exams carry a lot of pressure. In my daughter's high school, tests count for 80% of their grade. That's massive. And for so many students, especially those who've already been trying their best, it can feel like one small mistake will tank their whole semester. That kind of pressure can lead to avoidance, shutdown, and procrastination, not because they're lazy, but because they're overwhelmed. One of my students told me that he stayed up all night before the first day of finals. He hadn't really started studying earlier, not because he didn't care, but because he was so stressed. He just didn't even know where to start. And when he finally did, his brain was fried by 1 a.m. He told me the next day, I read the words, but they didn't stick. And that's what happens when anxiety overrides our executive function. Our brains can't take in or retain information when we're in panic mode. Parents, I know you care deeply, but please hear this. If your teen is already stressed, they don't need more pressure from you. They need calm, encouragement, and compassion. So instead of saying, you better not fail this, try praising their efforts. Say, I see you're working hard. How can I support you? Or instead of, why haven't you started studying yet? Maybe try, would it help to make a quick plan together? I could sit with you if that would make it easier. Now, teens, if you're watching this, or if you're a parent, you can share these tips with your student. So let's start with the external stuff. One of the smartest things you can do is talk to each of your teachers this week, if possible, and ask these questions. What material will the final exam cover? What do you suggest I focus on the most? What's the best way to study for your final? Because teachers want you to succeed. And you might find out that your usual method, rereading notes or highlighting the textbook, isn't the only way to study. Here are some study habits my students have had great success with. The Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work, 5 minutes of a brain break without screens. Now that might look like a bit of movement, music, face-to-face conversation, or a healthy snack. You could quiz yourself instead of just rereading. Utilize Quizlet or study with a partner. Incorporate some movement or imaginative memory techniques like visualizing, saying stuff out loud, or recording a voice memo that you can play back and then listen to. That engages other parts of your brain to help you remember. Teach it to someone else. It could be a parent or a pet. The biggest tip is to create a focused study area. So clear your desk, set aside your distractions, put your phone on airplane mode, have a healthy snack, put on some focus music. Avoid studying in your bed or with your phone nearby because it is so easy to get derailed by one notification. And don't forget, sleep matters more than you think. All-nighters actually sabotage your brain's ability to retain and recall. Now, talking to teachers and creating a good study plan is external stuff. Now, let's talk about how to manage your internal mindset, because what you think while you're studying really matters. If you're telling yourself, I'm going to fail over and over again, your motivation and focus are going to tank. Try this instead. I'm learning how to prepare better. I'm going to give it my best. I can focus and do my best. That simple shift might seem small, but it builds confidence and momentum. Your thoughts are pointing you in the direction you want to go. And if you catch your inner critic being too loud or too negative or nasty, hit pause and try some gratitude breathing or grounding. it helps. Finals don't have to be a crisis. With the right support and strategies, your teen can finish the semester with more confidence and less chaos. And if your family could use extra support, I'd love to coach you through this season. I help students and parents build resilience, emotional regulation, and effective study habits. I encourage you to download my free app called the Self Love Club. There's a free teen coaching course called Time to Thrive, and part 4 is all about strategies for academic success. You could also book a private coaching session with me. We'll make a plan that works for your unique study needs. You've got this. And if you feel like you don't, I'm here to help.